y'all, what's up? It's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out some new makeup. Now all of this is not brand new in the store, but it is either new products or new to me, stuff I bought recently and just wanted to try out for you. This video went great. There were quite a few bumps in the road, but we pulled it off. As you can see, we have a little bit different look going on today with the lashes, but it'll be explained later. Before we get started, I just want to take a minute to thank you so much because yesterday I reached 200 subscribers. Y'all, let me just say this. I started my channel not because I wanted to be famous, not because I wanted to get free stuff. I started my channel because when I'm at work, I'm literally like a mom. I'm a nanny. I'm literally a mom. And when I come home, I'm a wife. And it's like I didn't have something that was for me. And that is why I started my channel, because makeup is for me. This is my time. And I didn't know that there would be people who were genuinely interested in my content. When I reached 100 subscribers, I was like, that's awesome. I don't even care. But it's like 200. I'm like, wow. Y'all are amazing. And because you're amazing, I want to give back. So therefore, I am doing my first ever giveaway. So I'll straight up be honest, this giveaway is nothing like expensive or spectacular. It has some of my favorite items in it along with some other stuff that I wanted to throw in. So it is very simple. I will put a picture up right here of the giveaway, and there will also be a picture up on my Instagram. So it is very simple to enter my giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and subscribe to my Instagram page. My Instagram page is always linked down in the description box below. You need to be subscribed to both. Comment on this video when you're done and your name will be entered into my giveaway. Entries for this giveaway will be open for 1 week. So this video will be going up on Friday, November 1st. And from then to November 8th, you have that whole week to enter the giveaway. Like I already mentioned, you need to be subscribed to both my YouTube channel and my Instagram. Comment done, and I will be checking the whole week to make sure you are subscribed to both. If you aren't subscribed to both, you will unfortunately not be able to enter the giveaway. After November 8th, all entries are closed and I will randomly select one lucky person to receive my giveaway. When you comment done, also with that, leave a way for me to contact you, either your Gmail or your Instagram username. I will contact you for your personal information to send you the giveaway, and then the winner will be announced in my November 11th video. This is just my way of giving back to y'all, saying that y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me and genuinely being interested in the content that I create. So full face of first impressions, that is what we're going to be doing in today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, I'm jumping right in and priming my eyelids using my NYX eyeshadow base. I'm going to say this again, if you know of a good drugstore affordable eyeshadow base, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. I just feel like I'm being so repetitive, but this is the only one that works for my lids. I've tried other ones, don't get me wrong, but this is the only one that really works for me. And it just started raining, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be too loud because the window is literally right there in my beauty room. Alright, eyelids are primed, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So today we are going to be using, this is by BH Cosmetics. This is the Ultimate Matte 42 color eyeshadow palette. Now the funny thing about this is right after I bought this from TJ Maxx, Juicy Jazz uploaded a video of a TJ Maxx haul, and this is one of the things she got. So this is a 42 color, and I believe it's an all matte eyeshadow palette, and this was only $8.99 at TJ Maxx. So we are going to go ahead and open this up. So when you open it up, it is pretty bulky, thick packaging, but I don't really care about that. So let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open it up. Ooh! Oh, that's pretty. So it is all matte shades. These are gorgeous. So there are a bunch of warm tones in here. There's like some pops of color, as you can see. For me personally, I'm going more towards like this corner over here. You can definitely tell that there are some color stories in here, kind of like little categories of colors you could use together. Like I could see someone using all 9 of these shades. I could see like this little area over here. So this is a really good palette. I'm excited to use this. I've also been really into all matte looks lately. I did like a really simple, easy fall all matte look, and I really loved it. My sister loved it. So I'm really excited to get more into some matte shades. But enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first color I think I'm going to take is going to be up here. It's going to be the second one on the right. It's like a nice pink coral shade. So I'm going to take that with a Morphe M441. I'm going to dip into this. There's just the tiniest amount of kickback, nothing to complain about. So we're going to take this and I'm going to put this into the crease. Alright, and let's see what kind of pigment we get. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. So on my last video, I got a comment saying, why do I tap my eyeshadows? And I've explained this before, but I always feel like, you know, new users, they don't really know. And there's not a lot of people out there that like pat on their eyeshadows. A lot of people, you know, sweep. I used to do the same thing. So the reason I started like patting in my eyeshadows before blending them out is because in the beauty community, we all get inspired by each other. We all get ideas off of each other. And Nikki Tutorials, I want to say almost 2 years ago, she started patting on her eyeshadows because she believed that was how you achieve the most pigment. So I went ahead and tried it because there were eyeshadows I was wearing that a lot of people would be like, oh, they're so pigmented, they're so awesome. But I wasn't getting that. And as soon as I started like packing on my eyeshadows and then blending the harsh lines, amazing pigment and amazing payoff. So this color has beautiful, beautiful pigment. It is going on so smoothly. Now I will say it is the tiniest bit chalky, but nothing to complain about. All right, and then same thing on the other side. I really like this color. I feel like this is like a healthy median for a fall color, to where it's like you're still kind of holding on to summer vibes, because I love summer and spring colors. They're so bright and colorful. And fall is like definitely more warm for some people. Me, I've always said that I don't believe in the whole you can only wear certain colors in certain seasons. But this is definitely like a healthy median into I love spring and summer colors, but you know what? I know I need to wear a little bit of fall. This for me is like that perfect healthy median. Okay, so now that that color is on, to blend out the harsh line, I'm going to take this really pale pink right here in the palette. I think this will be beautiful, so you still are holding on to this vibrant pink coral color, and then adding just a little flush of blush. Oh my god, that rhyme. Do you hear that? Such a poet. So I'm going to dip into this, and I'm actually using this double-ended Farrah brush I received in an Ipsy bag. This is the Farrah 22E Shade and Blend brush. So I'm going to take that color, and I am just going to softly blend out the edge. Yeah, this is like adding that perfect flush right there. Oh, I like that. Okay, to add a little bit of depth to our crease shade, I'm going to go in with this hot pink that was right next to the blush color. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit. I know what some of y'all are saying. You're like, Caitlin, you're not smoking out the outer V. What? Just wait. So I'm going to take this, and I am going to use some swipey motion. And I'm going to go right underneath that crease shade just to add a little bit of depth. We're barely adding anything, but we're adding just enough so it creates a little bit of definition. Okay, so now that we did that, what are we going to do now? We're going to smoke out the outer V. So now I'm going to go into this almost cranberry color right next to the hot pink. And I'm going to take this. We're not smoking out the outer V like dramatically, but we're just doing a little bit. And this is a nice warm cranberry shade, perfect for fall. So I'm going to take this once again on another Morphe Fluffy brush. This is the M441. I keep forgetting to mention what brushes I use just because I feel like that's also so repetitive. Like I use a lot of the same eye brushes. So usually it's like Morphe M441, Morphe M518. So, you know. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp this on the outer V. And it's like, it's dark, but it's not super dark and smoky. It gives like the perfect little berry hue to this look. So like I said, stamping and swirling this, bringing in about halfway. I hate filming videos at night. I hate it because it's like, it's 8:50 right now. As soon as I film this video and take some pictures, I'm just going to go in the bathroom and take this all off, which kills me. And it's like, I contemplated not even filming this video tonight because this is going to be my video for Friday. And tonight is Game 7 of the World Series with the Astros. Right now, I think we're winning. Hold on. What's the score of the Astros game?
The Astros are ahead of the Nationals, 1-0, in the bottom of the 5th inning in Game 7 of the World Series.
Y'all, man, this should just show I'm dedicated to my channel, because right now I would be watching the World Series. Okay, so now I want to add some brightness back into the lid. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my typical brushes. This is a Japanese 213 flat brush, and I think I'm going to mix like this mustardy color with this color up here. They're both yellow tones, but I think I'm going to mix these two and it'll create the shade I'm looking for. Because at first I was going to go in with just the mustard color, but I feel like this is going to be too dark. Alright, so I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to tap between those two and let's see what kind of color we get. I mean, it's pretty, I just feel like it's not bright enough. Hold on. I'm gonna add in this really pale yellow over here and see if that makes a difference. Still not giving the color I want. It's pretty, but I want more of a pop. Okay, over top of this, I'm gonna go in with this shade over here. And this is a really, really pale yellow. It almost looks white, but it's not. So I'm gonna take some of that and put it on top and see if we can brighten this up. Brightened it a little bit. Not too much though. That's fine though, I guess. I wanted it a little brighter, but you know what? We can't always get what we want. So I'm just gonna pack this on almost halfway because we're gonna zhuzh this in with the pink so it blends. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I'm gonna take any one of the brushes that we used any pink color with, and I'm just gonna run this in between those colors so they blend together. Just like that. Okay, so that is on, and honestly I don't mind it. I do wish it was a little brighter, but overall it's okay. I'm gonna take a little more of the cream shade, put that on top of this eye just to give it a little more brightness. Okay, to finish it off, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of the cranberry shade we used to smoke out the outer V. And I'm just going to add a touch bit more. I know I said I don't want like a dramatic smoke, but I just want a little bit more on the outer edge. Just a little bit. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. So now we're going to move on to the face. So I don't have a new primer water. I have a couple new fixing sprays, but I don't have a new primer water. So I'm going to go in with one of my current favorites. This is by Rimmel London. This is the Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer Spray. So while this dries, let's go ahead and talk about primers, because right now I have 5 new primers sitting in front of me. So the first one being the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I was so excited to find this. Finally. This has been out forever, since summer, and I thought it had went away by now because it's been out of stock on e.l.f. and Ulta, but an Ulta near me finally had it, so I picked up one, and then I went back and picked up another to be included in the giveaway. So we have this one I picked up today. This is Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. I was inspired by Juicy Josh. She actually just did a video using makeup she used to love back in the day, and this is one of the things, and she was really impressed with it. So of course, you know, I gotta try it. We also have this by Makeup Revolution. I picked this up during a shop with me at Ulta. This is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur and Prime Primer. Y'all know I love me some pore blur and primers, which brings me to the other thing I picked up during my shop with me. This is the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. And will you look at how big this is? Like, look at this even compared to a fixing spray. This is a fixing spray that I just picked up. But look at this. I literally told my husband that this was a deodorant for him, and he believed me. So I had to be like, no, it's makeup, it's makeup. This is huge. And then the other thing I picked up is by Makeup Obsession. This is the All A Blur Blurring Primer. So obviously we can't use them all. I think I'm going to actually be using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer along with the Revolution Blur Stick, just because I'm really excited to try both of these out. The other ones I'll try out throughout the month of November, and I will let you know. So opening the Jelly Pop Dew Primer, this is what it looks like. Beautiful packaging, and it does have a pump. I've heard this is like super, super sticky. So I'm going to take some out. I'm just going to take like maybe a dime's worth. It smells like watermelon. I'm going to rub it together. Oh, it is sticky. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So it is very sticky. It definitely feels very tacky, like you have maybe a light glue on your face, which why would you have glue on your face, right? But wow. That is crazy. I will say the stickiness makes me concerned because it almost feels like it dried out my skin a little bit, but maybe that's just the tackiness of it. But that's crazy. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. So this is a... Why do I keep doing that? Okay, it says that this is a universal face primer. So when I did my shop with me, I did include a photo of the claims because they had like a whole picture, and if I can find it again, I'll insert it right here. But there was a whole list of claims to this, so I'm excited to use this. So we're going to open it up, and it literally looks like a balm. So I'm assuming it's twistable. Yeah. Okay, it's twistable. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to put this mainly where my large pores are, which are on the inside of my cheek. Oh my god. This literally feels like I'm rubbing deodorant on my face. I'm gonna put my inside my cheeks, on the bottom of my chin, and on my nose. So now I'm just going to spread that out. Alright, right off the bat, my pores don't look blurred or anything. I don't know if maybe I need to add. The other thing too is like it's clear, so how can you like know for sure how much you're putting on, you know what I'm saying? But we're just gonna make it work. So for foundation, I am super excited because we are going to be trying out the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. So just a few claims on this, reading from Ulta's website. So Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation offers a smooth application with a natural and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin. So hiding blemishes is a really big one for me because I have some unwanted guests on my face. So I'm really excited to try this out. I was also trying like a new what's it called? Pore cleansing sucker thing on my nose. And I put it on there too long, so like I have a bruise right here. Really embarrassing. So I'm going to open this up. I got the shade 700 Vienna. I've been trying really hard to be better at shade matching because I am the worst. So when you open it up, it is just like a squeezy tube. It doesn't have a pump, which I personally like a pump. Doesn't really matter to me. So I'm just going to take this out. It won't come out. Is it sealed? Oh, okay, it's sealed, which I really enjoy that. Alright, so I'm going to take that off. Put the lid back on. Open it up. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay, so it does come out really, really thick. So I'm just going to start off with this. It feels thick too. Alright, this shade I think may actually be a little too light for me, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. Okay, so it is super thick. So I actually think I'm just gonna start out with this much, which is probably plenty, but whatever. I'm also gonna be using a new sponge today. I finally was able to track down the Wet n Wild face sponges. My Walmart doesn't carry these. I had to go like to a Walmart 25 minutes away from me to find them. So this feels really, really nice. It felt really nice dry. It feels even nicer now that I got it wet. So let's go ahead and blend this out. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so the shade match is actually not horrible at all. This said it's supposed to be a natural finish, but this is some full coverage stuff. My goodness. I will say I can still see my blemish right here, but what can really like hide and make a blemish disappear? Nothing. This stuff is amazing. I know this has been out for a while. It's not new or anything. It's new to me. But this coverage is awesome. I feel like it might be maybe a tad fast drying because on my forehead I seem to be having a little bit of problems. So I'm just going to add a little dot. It could also be my skin. I haven't really had the best skin lately. I haven't really been keeping up with it. So it could actually be me. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so next up we are going to go in with the I Am Magic Concealer. And I got the shade 19, which for this as well, usually with concealers, I go for like the lightest shade because I love a highlighted under eye. I've been trying to do better about picking shades with that as well. So you're going to open this up, and this is huge. This is still going to be a little light, but it's not going to be as light as I usually go. So we're going to open this up. It is a huge doe foot. And I'm just going to apply this. Okay, this feels really nice on the under eyes. Yeah, I like that. Okay, it's not as light as I thought. This is actually like my perfect concealer shade. So I actually ran out of my Milani concealer, which y'all know I love. And I have actually not repurchased it because I am forcing myself to try other concealers. Okay, so let's blend this out and see what we get. I don't know why I keep looking at my eyes and the first thing I'm thinking about is sherbet because I don't even like sherbet, but I'm thinking of sherbet. Some people may say like, oh, a sunset or something like that. No, I'm thinking of sherbet. Ooh, okay. It is very creamy and very blendable. I haven't had the best luck trying out concealers lately because like I tried out the new CoverGirl one and it almost was like breaking up on my skin when I tried to blend it out. I tried the new, which one was it? I tried the new L'Oreal one, you know, the infallible one, and that did the same thing. And at first I was thinking it was my skin, but then I would go in with like the Milani one, my favorite, and it'd be fine. Ooh. Okay, this concealer is so nice. Y'all, I have to get a new chair. I love my chair, but I can't do this anymore. Which is actually gonna suck getting a new chair because like my background and everything is based on the height of my chair and where I sit. Okay, this concealer is amazing. And I love this sponge. I'm gonna order like so many of these. So that is like amazing. Okay, so to set my face, I have 2 new powders I need to choose from. The first one is my Makeup Obsession. This is the Pure Bake Transparent Baking Powder. So I was looking for this when I did my testing out new makeup, and I did like a lot of Makeup Obsession, but they were all out of stock. So they finally got this. It's a little translucent powder. I haven't heard much about this at all. And then the other one we have is by Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Fix Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And the reason I got this was not only was it talc free, but it was no flashback and water resistant. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to set my face with the Makeup Revolution, and then when I cut my cheeks after bronzing, I'll use the Makeup Obsession one. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Makeup Revolution one. Okay, so when you open it up, this is what it looks like, and it does have a little mirror inside, and then it has a little lid you can pop out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tip it over, give it a couple taps, and open it back up. Before going in with this, I am just going to tap underneath my eyes real quick, just to make sure the makeup hasn't already settled into my fine lines. Okay, so I'm going to take my sponge, I'm just going to dip into that powder and set underneath my eyes. Whoa. Oh, that's white. Alright, hopefully that doesn't stay that white, because that is white. Oh no. Okay, so like it took off a lot of makeup right at my under eye. Oh no. Okay, I don't like that. It just did on the other side too. Ooh, my under eyes look so dry. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, I don't like that powder at all. My under eyes look horrible now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Makeup Obsession one just to see if we can save the day. Okay, so there's no sifter on this. It's literally the pot of powder. So I'm going to dip my sponge lightly in there and see what we can do. Oh, God. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to take a powder brush and dip into that powder and then take off the excess in the lid. And I just swoop this across my face to make sure I got everything. Okay, so the face is set, and honestly, I'm not liking either one of these powders. My under eyes look so dry and crusty and horrible, and my face just does not look as smooth as usual when I apply powder. I feel like it looks very, very white, especially on the viewfinder. So we're about to bronze up my ghosty ass. So now I'm going to go in with this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. I picked up the shade 20 Sunshine. I forgot to use this in that video when I had like a bunch of Rimmel London products. So I'm going to open this up. I used to use this a lot back in the day. I've actually been loving like humongous powder brushes to bronze. I feel like it's really easy and it does all the blending for you. So this is one I actually picked up today. It is by the brand Kinsey, and it's just a super large powder brush. I've been really into this one by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. 101, which is also their large powder brush, and these are almost like dupes for each other. But I'm going to use this new one today, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to dip into our bronzer, and we're just going to bronze up this face. Yeah, I did not like those powders at all because my face just looks bad. Which sucks because I really like my eyes, but I mean, I guess it's a good thing I'm not really going anywhere. This has like a really strong like baby powder scent. Not my favorite. This bronzer is very like cool tone, so I'm really having to build it up because I do love me some warm tone bronzers. Not my favorite. So I'm really scared to like bake my face with those powders, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a different powder, and I'm going to go off camera and do my lashes and brows because I don't have any new products for those. But really quickly, I want to talk to you about the lashes I will be using today. So I was roaming around TJ Maxx and I came upon these. These are by the brand Cala, which I believe I have a brush somewhere in here from them. But these are the 3D Faux Mink Weightless Volume and Curl Multidimensional Lashes in the style Posh. As y'all can see, these are very different from my Salon Perfects, my Kiss 101s, but they were just calling out to me and they were only $3.99. I'm really, really excited to use these, and I'm also nervous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do my lashes and my brows, and I will be right back so we can continue. Okay, we're back. Lashes are on, and these took me a good 20 minutes to apply. And honestly, I'm kind of in between. So I don't think I'm in between because the lashes are bad. I think I'm in between because I'm used to such a natural band where they just lay onto my lashes. They look like lash extensions. You can't really tell I have lashes on. These, you can straight up tell she got some lashes. It took me about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to apply, and then once I applied them, I found out they were too long, because typically I never have to cut down my lashes because I have such big eyes. These ones were way long. So this eye turned out much better than this eye. This one is a little too far down, whereas this one is looking pretty okay. I think they would take some getting used to, and I would wear these like for a really dramatic event, just because like when I'm looking at you, all I see is like the lashes, the little wimpers. That's Dutch. I learned that from Nikki Tutorials. Eyelashes in Dutch and wimpers. Oh, I'm so bilingual. Okay, so the under eyes look just really, really dry from the Makeup Revolution powder. So I'm going to go ahead and do some work on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner. And I picked up a new color in my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliners. This is in the shade, I believe it's Pop. Let me see. Yep, it's in the shade Pop, and it is a really strong neon pink. So we're going to go ahead and take this and just put it into the waterline. Ooh, that is pink. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so now for our lower lash line, I'm going to pick back up the BH Cosmetics palette, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take this hot pink shade in the palette that we used in our crease, and I'm actually going to take that with this Wet n Wild Pac-Man flat brush. So I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to push this against the lower lash line, and I'm actually going to take it pretty far down since our under eyes are looking so dry. Why not? These big eyelashes, we already look like we should belong in a circus. I just don't like big eyelashes. Like, these remind me of like the Instagram model lashes. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the pictures of eye makeup, like when it's just the eye and the eyelashes are like huge. That's what these remind me of. Okay, and then to blend that out a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and go in with solely this mustard color right here. I'm going to take that to blend out the pink a little bit. Ooh, I actually don't mind that. I know it's like dramatic, but I don't mind it. Okay, and just to further dramatize this look, I'm actually going to be doing some bottom lash mascara, which I have never done before. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara, the Mini Brush Mascara. We're going to go ahead and open it up, and oh yeah, little teeny tiny brush. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. See, this is another thing I'm kind of like, it's not me though. Like, I keep looking at it and I'm like, it just doesn't look right to me. Okay, so moving on from that. So for highlight, I actually picked this up today at Marshall's. So this is by Makeup Revolution. This is the Radiance Radiant Lights Highlighter Palette. So at Marshall's, this was $3.99. I'm really excited to try this. I've never seen this before, like at Ulta or on Makeup Revolution's website. So let's see what it looks like. Ooh. That is pretty. It looks a lot like, what is it? Smashbox highlighters. Like, I know Casey Holmes had one with Smashbox. I don't know if she still does, but that is exactly what this looks like, but like in a jumbo version. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab my Morphe M501, and I think I'm going to just swirl my brushes around all of them and see what kind of color we get. Hello. I mean, it's there. It's not like blinding. If you're way more into like a natural highlight, I think you would really like this. But for people who love like a super stunning glow like I do, it takes like a cool minute. Okay, so that is after like dipping in a good 4 or 5 times. And it's still like a little too natural for me. So there's highlighter on. Overall, I'm not too impressed. Yes, it is on, but it took a lot of effort and a lot of dipping in to achieve like not even close to what I'm usually used to. But I mean, it's pretty. I don't have a new lip liner, so I'm just going to line my lips real quick and throw on a lipstick. Alright, and the last thing to do is set our face. So I have 2 setting sprays. I have this one by I Heart Revolution. This is fixing spray in Peaches and Cream. And then by Makeup Obsession, I have the Fit Fix Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray. So I think I'm just going to do a little mixture of both. Why not? I'm going to be taking her off anyway. So I'm first going to go in with the I Heart Revolution one. So let's shake it up, see what kind of spritzer it has. Ooh, it has the spritzers I love. Oh my god, the smell. The smell is heaven. Alright, and then we're going to take the Makeup Obsession one. Love that spritzer too. This almost has like a wider spritzer, so it covers more area, and I like that. Alright y'all, and that is it for today's video of first impressions. I really hope you enjoyed it. Pretty much I loved everything except for a few products, so we're going to run through those real quick. I think two things that I straight up did not like were the setting powders, and the worst one being that Makeup Revolution one. My under eyes look so dry. Even with me bringing the shadow down far on my lower lash line, they still look just crusty and gross, and this didn't do much either. Like my skin, it's bad. So those both are a miss for me, which is sad because I really had high hopes for this Makeup Revolution one. I love a lot of their products, but they just did not hit the mark for me. And then another thing that I'm kind of in between about is that Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. Now don't get me wrong, this is gorgeous. It just looks like a ginormo version of Smashbox highlighters, but this is just a really natural finish for me. I mean, it took a lot of building up to even get the coverage that I have right now. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. Maybe it could have something to do with the setting powders. I'm going to try it with my usual stuff, and I will let you know. Some of the things I just want to mention because I was absolutely in love with them is that BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This is just gorgeous. Perfect for fall with little pops of color. I know BH Cosmetics has this online. I believe it's like $16. But head to your local TJ Maxx. I mean, I went to Marshall's today and even they had some. So TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Ross, head to those kind of stores and I'm pretty sure you will find it. The Wet n Wild sponge, I will be buying much more of these. These are amazing. These might even replace my e.l.f. Total Face sponges. So that just goes to show you how much I enjoyed them. And then another thing would have to be the Juvia's Place Foundation and Concealer, especially the concealer. I think I like this a little bit more. It's so moisturizing and so creamy, but both of them worked out amazing. But that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I just want to thank you so much for your love and support and for helping me get to 200 subscribers. Let's keep growing the family, guys, because we are doing great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.